Hello everyone, I'm not going to spend another episode doing that voice. I don't know why I was possessed last time, but I am still tessellating hexagons as promised, and today we shall open the rainbow gate, even if it involves solving a cheesy, shardily worded riddle. You know, maybe this is the mission I was thinking of, where it takes forever, and oh, look at those! We've been seeing those all game now. We can finally do something about them. This platform is a hexagon. I stand.
Billy!
That was too high energy. Tone it down, Tess.
Billy, do you remember what Mary told you? When the
I don't like how that's worded. It's so...
I'm sure if you could just figure out who the toad chickens are in the riddle, the rest will be easy. If you can find them, you should be able to find the road that leads to the giant palace.
Wow, it definitely couldn't possibly be the two giant chicken statues I fell down. The two giant chicken statues that prominently overlook this entire area couldn't possibly be them. Now, what's this button do? I'm guessing those blue swoop-de-doos are there in case, for whatever reason, you... As I was saying, in case you fling yourself over there... without having opened the gateway first.
Gush Dooble! No, Billy! Oh.
Okay. I just want the token. Thank you. Okay, we have a split path. I'm guessing this is just an extrumptious version of what we had to do in Dino Mountain. Why would you do such a thing? You're both gone now. I'm guessing that, like, I need to send an egg down there, but do I need to race it to the bottom? Or can I just, like, set it on its jolly little way and... Come on! Well, I'm going to go and see what's up here, just in case I don't need to worry about that, because it looks like... Yeah, okay. So an egg's going to roll down there, and it doesn't seem to be at risk of falling off. So as long as I don't fall off as well, which I didn't... One of these days, I will be able to do one of the basic actions required of me to beat this level. This may not be that day. Okay, there we go. Now, is that going to get to the end of the track and then just kind of implode, or will it wait for me, or... Okay, so after all that, this needed to be opened from the outset. I didn't want to climb back up this way if I could get away with it, but clearly I can't. So, feeling crunchy today. Okay. The difference is, like, between this and what we saw in Dino Mountain, the egg can't roll off the other side. Please don't prove me wrong. Okay, good. The egg has landed. But don't be slow about getting it, because, I mean, it takes the eggs about 50 years to despawn, but if left alone, the eggs will despawn. Which is why, and I'm fairly sure I'm not the only one, but you might see players, like, if you watch other people play this game as well, you might see them, like, deliberately popping eggs, like, you know, like, destroying it or whatever. And that's simply because it's a lot quicker to... You just murdered my egg. You spoozum! Like Susan in the shape of a... It's the return of Susie Spoon, the prettiest nihilist. The children's book I will never write. Europe Skylight, if you want to draw inspiration from that, be my guest. Like, I'm putting a diaresis over the U there. Be my guest. Now you there, get fat and explode. Get fat and get, you know, just have a waffle thin mint. I don't like fighting the bees. And this is why. Oh, good, there's more. We never did establish why there were dinosaurs here. They just, you know, the space is the moon's haunted and the desert has dinosaurs. You know, the only things that are certain in life are death, taxes, and dinosaurs committing tax fraud in the Middle East. This might not be the Middle East. In fact, we know it's not. This is the central of Morningland, as it happens. I'll have you know. I'd take at least some precaution of care. because I don't have the health hat on anymore, so I should probably hatch a butterfly. I should invent Romania. Romania, you now exist. Oh, there's more friends and I don't have... Oh, why are there so many? Why is that the voice that I keep sort of defaulting to? Why is there an egg back here? Okay, so as I was saying before, you might see people, like, deliberately popping eggs just as a means of getting them to despawn faster. Because if an egg despawns, then respawns, then obviously it'll respawn with full health, but at 0 size. You know, if you want to recharge your egg's usefulness, then that may be a valid strategy. And I want to see what's in here, just in case. I know one of these levels has the last flavor of haunted egg. Which reminds me of that time where I forgot what the word for yogurt was in English. And every other language as well, by proxy, but still. So mentally I just referred to it as haunted milk. And in hindsight, that's not necessarily inaccurate. As someone who has been consuming Yakult infrequently. Okay, so go down there and get what may be Peliwan, maybe Bibu, maybe a camera angle spooging my shoulder. Don't think of... Oh no, you know what? Forget I said anything just then. Just everything I just said, apart from the haunted milk stuff, erase it from your mind, because you no longer need it. Okay, I can't... I feel like I can make that jump, but I'll stop wasting your time. Okay, let's do this legitimately then. And you know what? I've been...
Oh no, that's not what I wanted at all.
I don't know why I keep slipping into that void. Do people find it funny? Is it a thing that people enjoy? Because I'll keep it up if people want me to, but it's not my intention. It's just a reflex at this point. I'm sure I'll get over it because... Okay, so... Billy, no! Billy, no! Billy! So... I saw a thing on...
No, Billy, no, Billy, no, Billy, no! Twice now!
Okay. Turns out we didn't need to go all footloose and fancy feet again at all for that jump. I'm just bad at life. So, as I was trying to say, I saw something on Tumblr the other day that properly fucked me up. And what it was, Billy, I pressed A once, slow your roll. What it was someone was saying how, like, ooh, there's this personality test, and if you take it, it'll it's like, oh, it measures how much depression you experience in your life. And don't worry, I am circling back around to something relevant with this. So I clicked through and I'm like, ooh, I want to try this, and I just immediately recognized it from my time in therapy, which did significantly more harm to me than good. I've probably discussed that at length in this series already. But anyway. Like, it does this thing where, like, it asks you questions, and, like, you rate your response, like, on, like, in terms of frequency, where it's, like, it's a score of, like, 0 for I never feel this, 1 for I feel this very rarely, 2 for I feel this some days, 3 is, like, I feel this almost every day, 4 is I feel this every day, or whatever. And I don't remember what...
Oh, come on with your momentum, fuck off.
Okay, we made it this time. I remember with that, like, personality test thing, like it was, like, I had to do it every single week in therapy. And I remember like, this is different from, like, in case you've heard me tell these therapy stories before, this is a different personality test from the thing where it's like, oh, if you score a certain number, social anxiety, and then I sort of scored, like, 80 million and it was bad. No, this is a different test from that. So in this particular test, I remember routinely scoring, like, high teens, 20s, something like that, like, fairly frequently. And... Now, why are you turning that way? Come on. And according to this post on Tumblr, apparently the most common, like, combined score, like, the average person, returns a score of 0 on that. The, like, far and away, distribution-wise, the most common score on that test is 0, which means that people... By the way, chickens. We solved the mystery. So, according... most people experience nothing even remotely resembling self-loathing or depression or anxiety or anything like that in their daily lives, and that notion fucks me up because how in the bejesus do you go through your existence being so blissfully self-satisfied? What in the hell? What is right with you? Is all I can think to say to that. Anyway, the reason why I bring this up is I am very, 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 very predisposed to self-loathing. So, you know, imposter syndrome and just hating myself and all that good stuff. And so I'm very, very critical of myself and everything that I do. I'm not asking for pity, I'm not asking for sympathy. But the reason why I bring this up is
The fact that I keep slipping into this voice.
like that just seems to be my thing at the moment, which a little bit irritating, but whatever. But like, maybe people find it charming and endearing. That's a distinct possibility. I'm just beating myself up over it because it's this mannerism that I keep lapsing into and I find it annoying. And that's been a recurring thing throughout my life. Every now and then, there will just be this random habit that I pick up on for a short amount of time, but like long enough that I think, oh, this is just the thing I'm doing now. And even I'm self-aware about it. I remember when I was in primary school, like year 4 age thereabouts. Hang on, can I get back up if I jump down here? Because I want to hatch this egg just in case it's one that we're missing. And yes, we can, so... Ooh, optional combat. More of these! No, thank you! You see, I'm doing it again. Anyway, so I remember primary school age, year 4, amongst other things. No, I don't want you to pop this egg, I want to hatch this egg. I got the word actually stuck in my head for a while. Like I found myself saying it a lot, and it was,
Oh, it was ready to hatch, you selfish nipple.
see, we could just go and beat the mission at this point. I just want to see what's inside that egg just in case. Doing all this optional combat, and there's not even a coin down here anyway, or maybe it just magically appears. But yeah, for a while it was Portal, because Spyro. Don't stop it. So, like, I'm just aware that I have these mannerisms that I get stuck on, and I don't like it, because it makes me seem like I'm one note and annoying, and, like, I annoy me. So, if you find me annoying, just know that I don't blame you. So, all that faffy rant aside, so the reason why I brought that up is, as I said, because of the whole thing with, going into that voice. Now, can you stop? Can you stop? Would you mind stopping? See, I could just go and finish. I just want some fruit.
Why are there bees? You know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm out of here.
I'm doing it again. Like, completely not even paying any mind to it. Okay, so we could go over there, but bad times await. Bad times await that way. I'm just gonna come in here and see what happens.
The 6 lights shall give rise. It's gotta mean that thing in the center of this place is the Rainbow Gate. It must lead to the Giant Palace. Billy must open Rainbow Gate through the Rainbow Zone.
Do I need to roll an egg over them? Because I am not very egg wealthy at the moment. But hey, this is that place that we've seen in all these cutscenes. Can I just stand on it? Will that do? Apparently just standing on it is all it took. So, yeah, mission complete. We opened the lid of the pyramid. You know, like that one Super Mario 64 mission, open the lid of the pyramid. I'll shut up now, because we're having a moment.
Billy, now the path to Giant Palace is opened. You must get to Giant Palace before Dark Raven and retrieve the giant egg.
Yeah, you see, Pyramid, I showed you my courage, you show me yours, in the form of paying me off for just... This is just a scene. Just this business here. Just... Why does this game not have a more cinematic camera? Anyway, let's just be on our merry little way to the moon! It's not the moon. This isn't Rabbit Town, this is Chicken Town.
Good morning!
See, that sort of makes sense in my head if you follow the multiple different interlocking trains of logic that I followed to get to that thought. But, I wouldn't expect you to. D, yeah, that's not surprising. After everything that just went down, I'm not surprised. Because, as I alluded to in, like, the episode before last, I think... Oh! Good! Cool! I forgot about this part. I forget what I was just saying. Yes, this game has a difficulty curve to it. And this isn't hard, I'm just bad and out of practice. So, Giant Palace is a thing. And Mission 1, it's straight in there. Mission 1 of Giant Palace is go and beat the final boss. And it is a very pretty area. Difficulty curve, as previously stated, but we're not ready for that yet. We still need to do even more mini-games, and then another mission, and then 3 friend missions, and just... you know what? You lovely people can have one more mission as a treat. And I think ages ago, possibly in the previous episode, I was talking about how Sad Road has good music most of the time. I don't super like this version of the song, but then I like how funky it gets, so maybe I should shut up. Oh, okay. How many games? There's going to be some sort of con on it. There's no way anybody can get that kind of score. Absolutely no way. I want this coin. Bad idea, bad plan. I'm doing it anyway. The things that I do for pecuniary self-advancement. I know that word because I studied Latin for GCSE. How do I get back up the... Okay, that's cool, but how do I get back up the pyramid? I need an egg. You will give me it legally. Give me an egg! Okay, so... As I understand it, these missions tend to sort of take the mentality of, if you don't talk to the guy right at the beginning, if you do anything to prep the level in any way, then we will give you a D. Fine. Thrust your D towards me, game. I'm not afraid of your D, because I wanted my... I let you thrust your D at me so that I could take your money quietly. No further questions. Okay, you there. Hello, it's been a hot while.
Welcome, you're back. This time you've got 2 minutes to collect 40 coins. Got it? It's a little harder, but you should be able to do that. No problem with no space. Right, I've got a special prize waiting for you, so you better win. Yeah, right. Ready? Go!
This is gonna be the opposite to fun, but maybe it won't be. Who knows? I saw a coin back there. These coins are kind of everywhere. They're just kind of scattered about the pyramid, you know what? Sure, why not? And collect them in succession. Connect the dots, make a picture, win a major prize, die to some jets of fire whilst running out of time. They didn't teach you that verse at the Coconut Shy back in Portland, Oregon. Do they have regular-ass fun fairs in Oregon? Or any other country? You know, Oregon, famously... not depicted here, Oregon being a country. Okay, that controversial thought. Gonna spill some tea here. I feel like there should be something enshrined in international law that limits how big a country can be, because, like, Canada and Australia are basically the only countries at this point that are huge but haven't done anything naughty. Like, I'm not going to go to any specifics past that, but, like, it just... There's something I find internally sad about the idea that some oblasts of Russia call themselves the so-and-so republic, but they're not a republic, they're part of the Russian Federation. Like, that, like, I know it's none of my business, and I have no idea what their history involves, but just kind of makes me sad. And then there's just America who just, like, just, okay, I'm dead. This game is pro-American, apparently. Okay, in the name of strategy, I'm going to pull a pirate's island here. Was it no, it wasn't. It was... No, Circus Park. I did this in Circus Park. I see a way to sort of cheese this somewhat and, like, guarantee that I don't get a death. But can you just sit still? You're making this harder than it needs to be. Just stay under the coin. I'm trying to be efficient and you're making it unnecessarily plumblesome. Well, you can see what I was trying to do. Just park the coin under the egg. Strike that, reverse it. Let's get on with our day. Okay, just 2 more coins and plenty of time in which to get them. We'll just mosey around the Christmas tree. And by Christmas tree, I mean pre-pyramid, I guess you could call it. And... yes! I will take it. I did it. I'm good at game. Now pay up, chicken butt.
Congratulations, you won the special grand prize emblem. There's only one in the world, keep it safe. I've got plenty more.
He's only slightly wrong. I think we see him one more time, and that may be it. But for now, we're so nearly done with Sandra. In the next episode, first of all,
Good morning!
thank you, Billy. In the next episode, we will do Billy's final mission here, and the 3 friend missions, and then we will go to Giant Palace and take on the final boss and have a fantastic time in so doing. Give me my D, I dare you. Wow, I did not think you would take me up on that offer. Screw you, game. Screw you on a portrait to Sunday, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Anyway, I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode, that, by way of this. See you then.